State Bank of India. The State Bank of India was first established accordingly to the State Bank of India Act 1955 by nationalizing the Imperial Bank of India. So basically, the State Bank of India was renamed after the Imperial Bank and came into existence in July 1st, 1955. We can say that the State Bank of India was the first nationalized bank. Now, what are the main objectives of this state bank? The state bank's main objectives can be defined as to extend the basic banking facilities on a large scale in both rural as well as semi-urban areas. The next objective is providing agricultural finance and also to remove the defects or problems which are there in the system of agricultural finance. Also, there is one objective of providing credit uh, facilities and policies and to help government to pursue its economic policies. Thus, we can say that the state bank has an objective of helping the RBI as well as government in implementing various policies. Now, what are the main resources? The State Bank of India had an initial authorized capital of just rupees 20 crores. So, the main shares of State Bank are held by Reserve Bank, insurance companies, and the general public. However, the majority of the shares, that is 55%, is held by the Reserve Bank. Now, the headquarters of the State Bank is located at Mumbai and it has its local offices at Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai, New Delhi, Patna, Hyderabad, Guwahati, etc. The bank or the State Bank of India is administered by a central board which consists of the following members: a chairman, a vice chairman, two managing directors, and 16 directors. So, this is about the structure of the central board of State Bank of India. Now, in 1959, the State Bank of India had Act was passed which enabled the State Bank to take 8 state associated banks as its subsidiaries. Now, these subsidiaries were also known as the associated banks of state banks, and the 8 banks were State Bank of Bikaner, Jaipur, Hyderabad, Indore, Mysore, Patiala, Saurashtra, and Travancore. However, the State Bank of Bikaner and State Bank of Jaipur were merged into one bank, that is State Bank of Bikaner in 1963 and State Bank of Jaipur in July 2008. So afterwards, the merge it resulted in 6 associated banks of the State Bank. The State Bank and its associated banks together are known as the State Bank Group. Now, let us see how the State Bank works. The State Bank holds the dominant market position among all other Indian banks. So it is the world's largest commercial banks in terms of branch network. So we can say that among all the nationalized banks and commercial banks, the State Bank of India is the largest commercial banks. It has more than 12 to 13 lakhs of branches in our country. So what are the main functions provided by the commercial banks? We can say that the most of the important function is that accepting deposits, advancing of loans, and remittance of funds. Apart from this, the state bank also performs certain other functions such as acting as a banker to the government, acts as the banker's bank, maintains currency chests, also acts as the clearing house, and also certain renders certain promotional functions on behalf of the Reserve Bank.